What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. And today we're going to dive into Detroit Lions rookie minicamp because it has started, and now we're getting interviews coming out from the Detroit Lions, all the rookies. You know, they're talking to the media. I have quotes today. I'm going to go through some observations from local media here in Detroit that we can kind of break down together. For those who maybe aren't on social media as much as other people, like myself, who are absolute crack addicts when it comes to social media, it's okay. I have it all for you when we'll cover it today. So don't you worry. Let's start. I have a couple videos to show you. The first one's going to be Ahmed Hassanein, and then the next one's going to be Isaac Teslaa. I'm going to start saying it that way from now on. But Isaac, he spoke as well. And then I also have some updates on Tyleik Williams. He was there, didn't participate. I'll explain why. And then I have Nolan Bianchi from the Detroit News, his observations, which we will react to, of course, as well. But let's start Ahmed, man. I mean, it's the edge rusher. It's the man that everyone's excited for, rightfully so. We just talked to his brother, which you can go check that out. It's on our channel. We recorded an hour interview with him, spoke to him, broke down his upbringing, how he got into football, what makes him tick. And his brother, Corey, is just an absolute, he's an amazing human being. So we got to talk to him. So you can go check that out. It's on our channel. But again, let's dive into the video that Doc recorded, John Macroom, Detroit Lions on Sports Illustrated at Detroit Podcast on X. He posted the video, asked Ahmed just really his thoughts being at rookie minicamp, and let's hear his response because I loved the response. But let's take a listen to Ahmed.
Your first meetings with coaches, your first time out here, just your early assessment of why this team could fit your personality and why the Lions are a fit for you.
Man, you're talking about grit. It's the grittiest team that, just persevering when the hard challenges come. And I'm that type of guy, just like when obstacles comes, I'm gonna rise to it. I'm not gonna fall down, So I'm just looking forward to that. Like I look for hardships. Like I want to get better at stuff. Because I don't want to take the easy way out. I want to earn everything. I don't want nothing to be given to me. I want to earn everything. Everything has to be earned. For how much is given, much is required. And they gave me so much. God gave me so much. That I'm gonna do my best to just give back to my teammates.
Your first meeting.
I mean, how can you not be fired up about this guy? I mean, how can you not be fired up? The way his mentality, the way he approaches the game of football, he doesn't look at it, and it doesn't look at it as a way to, make significantly more money or, be rich and be famous and be a celebrity. He looks at it. Yeah, of course, those are great things that come with playing in the league, but he looks at it from almost like a purpose perspective. This is my purpose. And he obviously is very grateful for the Lions taking a chance on him. I don't even like using that word, by the way, taking a chance, because he's a great player and he's going to be a really good player. I know he's been playing football for only 5 years, but I'm excited for Ahmed. I don't know, if you'll see a lot of him year one, but that's not really a big deal to me. I mean, he's a 6th-round pick. The expectations aren't as high, but I think he's going to shock a lot of people in the next 2 years at least, or excuse me, at most. I think after that, he'll become, in my opinion, a legitimate answer to that DN2 spot. I do. I think Ahmed could be a starter, a legitimate starter. I'm excited for him, man. He has a lot of qualities you look for in just dudes. Now, will he reach it? Who knows? But with his mentality, I wholeheartedly believe he will. And the guy is just an animal. I mean, he knows about hardships growing up and kind of how he got into football, coming from Egypt to live with his brother. And, of course, the journey to Boise State and then now being in the NFL. So he understands hardship. He understands work. He understands the grind. A guy who just learned football 5 years ago, and now he was a double-digit sack guy in college. And now he's a 6th-round pick in the NFL. He was drafted over guys that maybe have been playing football ever since they were kids, and they went undrafted. Not that it matters completely, but speaks a lot to really what his potential is. But let's dive into some more footage. I also have Isaac Teslaa speaking to the media, and we'll dive into that footage as well because that's another pick I'm very excited for. I know a lot of people are, as you should be. I mean, again, I can sit here and whine about the trade up. At the end of the day, I'm not going to go back and forth about the trade up. Let's just talk about the player, okay? And he's an exciting player for his size, his speed, what he can do when the ball's in the air, his ability to go and catch the ball and make incredible catches, and he has great hands. Of course, he has a big catch radius because he's so big. But let's play this footage here from I think this is Eric Woodyard I'm sorry for mispronouncing that, from ESPN. Covers the Lions, does a really good job. But here is Isaac speaking to the media. It's about a minute long. Let's hear from the Lions' third-round pick rookie.
You saw the video my mom posted. She's all excited. She got 1 million some views on it. She got some followers, so she thinks she's an influencer now or something. But I mean, it was amazing. Obviously, the TV was a little delayed, so I didn't even see the Lions trade up. And all of a sudden, I'm getting a call from the 313 number. And I just about passed out. I mean, I couldn't hardly believe it. I stood up, and everyone was still talking. I was like, "Everybody, shut up!" And I picked up the call, and he said, "This is Brad Holmes, GM of the Detroit Lions." And I almost fell to the ground. So, I mean, it was very surreal. I don't know if I remember a single word that anyone said to me after that point. I was just kind of in a daze, but very excited, very emotional time. Obviously, if I could have chosen any team, it'd be here. So I'm just, like I said, grateful to be here.
We talked to Ray Agnew this morning. He was also saying, like, you're born to be a Lion. How do you feel when you hear him saying stuff like that?
I mean, I'm right there with him. I think this is where I was born to be, and God's blessed me with the opportunity to come out here and be a part of it.
What's the biggest thing you want to show?
You saw the video my mom.
How can you not be happy for the guy? I mean, we're all from here local, and you might not be from here locally, but you're a Lions fan. That's completely fine. But think of it from his perspective. He's a local guy. He's always been a Lions fan, and he gets drafted. And not only that, but the team trades up to get him. You're wanted. You're wanted that bad, where they traded up 30-plus spots to go and get you. I mean, it's got to be a great feeling. And for an explosive offense, and you're playing with Jared Goff, you're playing with now Ben's gone, but still an explosive offense, and you're assuming John Morton will be a pretty good coordinator. It's exciting, and I'm really excited to see kind of how he translates and what he looks like, what his role is going to be year one, because we can all look at him as a Tim Patrick replacement, but beyond that, I think the Lions see much more in him than just a couple hundred yards a year. I think that's not fair to really be like, yeah, you can just be a Tim Patrick replacement. Tim Patrick got you, 200-300 yards last year? Is that really what you want in Isaac Teslaa? No, you want more than that, because I think he's capable with his size, his speed, his hands. He's young. He's got an upside, obviously, and you're going to get to see him now. The big thing at Arkansas was he didn't have the quarterback. It wasn't a great offense, which, of course. I mean, absolutely. Now you're going to Jared Goff, who knows how to get the ball to many different people in a passing game that is explosive with so many weapons. He might not get a ton of opportunities, but when he gets opportunities, they'll be pretty good opportunities. So it's exciting, man. I'm excited to see what Isaac can bring kind of as you get into training camp and he starts competing against other guys on the Lions here, DBs. It'll be great. But let's show Nolan Bianchi from the Detroit News, kind of his notes, what he noticed being at Allen Park. Let's take a look. So Nolan pointed out here, he said some other observations from the light walkthrough. Again, these are light walkthroughs. Rookie offensive lineman Tate Ratledge, the second-round pick, was repping at center. Now, this is not a surprise, right? Hank Fraley. Hank Fraley. He wants to cross-train all of these guys. So you're probably going to have Miles Frazier snapping the ball. Tate Ratledge is snapping the ball. They're going to get guys kind of cross-trained. It's something Hank really loves, and it's good to always have guys capable of playing multiple positions just in case something happens. So I wouldn't look too much into it. New running back coach Tashard Choice has all the juice. I'm so excited for Tashard Choice. I want to see him in training camp. I want to see him operate. It's always been a storyline. Deuce Staley, Scotty Montgomery, all intense guys, and Tashard Choice, who are all used to coach Jahmyr Gibbs. Now he gets an opportunity to do it again. So I'm excited for that one. He also puts here wide receiver Isaac Teslaa looks pretty explosive. That's what I want to see. I want to see those headlines. He looks pretty explosive. I love that, man. I do. And then he writes here, undrafted defensive lineman Keith Cooper Jr. had a notable presence. And again, you always want to pay attention to some of those undrafted guys because, go look up guys that are pretty good players in the league. There are some that are undrafted. That's how it works. But I will say, to update you guys on Tyleik Williams, the first-round pick, selected 28th overall. He had a light walkthrough, didn't really participate that much. And the reasoning was because the Lions want to be very careful with him because he's coming off a long college football season. Has nothing to do with lingering issues or an injury that popped up or flared up. It's because they want to be careful with him. Nothing to worry about, nothing to look too much into. So the Tyleik stuff, you're not really going to hear much about him right now, but you'll hear more about him later. So that's the updates on some of the players here. Ahmed, Isaac, and then, of course, you get some other things popping up like Tate Ratledge. But if I find out more, I will be posting and talking about it. Comment down below, which Lions rookie do you want to see get exposure the most? What Lions rookie are you looking to break the headlines going into training camp? Who do you think will get the buzz? Comment down below. Let me know. Appreciate you all. Tune in tonight, 8 to 10 p.m. We'll be live. as always. But until then, get your merchandise. I will catch you. Hey, what's going on there? It's Jeff Iafrate. Appreciate you for finishing the video. You can check out one of the videos here suggested or show support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. And buy your merchandise, FisherCTSports.com.